Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. We're gonna start today, of course, with a daily to see where are we in Bitcoin, where are we going, or where are we heading. And we're gonna see, of course, all the possibilities from also yesterday deep analysis, which it still might be playing there. And currently, based on this base channel taken from the wave 1, based on the wave 2 here for this bull run starting from the 15K, we can see the wave 3 went out of the base channel perfectly, of course, arranging inside a corrective wave in the blue color, and then, of course, breaking this correction as a first phase, of course, of a wave 5 unfolding. The second phase is entering, of course, the acceleration channel taken from the wave 2 based on the wave 3. We can see the wave 5 has hit exactly the middle line of this acceleration channel as a signal of a potential finished wave 5. Currently, we are estimating, did we finish a wave 5 over there, or we still have a wave 4 and a 5 to be finished over there? Because, of course, you can here be finished in a correction W, X, and a Y. Your wave Y is finished here as kind of like a triangle A, B, C, D, and an E. And starting 1, 2, 1, 2 here, and then 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5, finishing wave 5. And then, of course, in this case, you are looking here at a potential A, B, and you're looking for a wave C as an expanding flat for a wave 2, meaning you have finished a wave 1 here for the bull run. You're looking for a wave 2 for the second bull run, of course, which it might unfold a wave 3 toward the upside, which it is a 3 over 3 here, the most impulsive and explosive wave that you might have for Bitcoin, especially that, of course, this is a very stronghold area built as a support for Bitcoin. I call this a reset area, of course, for Bitcoin, which is kind of like the zero button here for the price for Bitcoin, meaning if Bitcoin comes back to the 50K, between 50 and the 60K, that would be a huge opportunity, of course, for Bitcoin. You can consider it here as a 0 point, and of course it's a very, very nice opportunity to move toward the upside, because anyway, when confluence with this area, of course, we have a 0.38, which is the minimum requirement for a wave 2, taken from the wave 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5 toward the upside. Now, the idea is to figure it out. Are we ABC, or are we still here in triple 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5, and you still have a big wave 4 and a 5 to unfold, of course, again, hitting probably, of course, the lower line of this acceleration channel, or in between the base and the acceleration channel to finish a wave 5 and then start a new bear market. Now, a new bear market might have the same area, of course, to hit. However, the idea here is that you're gonna start, of course, a bear market from the beginning. And that means, of course, it's gonna need 1 year, 2 years, between 1 and 2 years, of course, to finish this correction, this corrective wave, and then moving, of course, toward the upside for wave 3 later on. So this is those are the possibility right now for Bitcoin. Are we in a correction already, finished half of it? We're still looking for one aggressive move and then moving for a bull run, new bull run towards the 200K? Or are we still inside this bull run for a wave 5 to be finished over there, and then, of course, starting a new bear market, of course, for the next few years? Now, how we discover this, we're gonna dive, of course, inside this area to show you, of course, the counting based on Elliott wave here to see what are the possibilities. So basically, we're gonna start with the bullish one, which, okay, it might finish a wave 1 here within a wave 5, meaning this part is a big part of the impulse toward the upside. And in this case scenario, we're gonna see which possibilities will bring us to that scenario and to this conclusion. The first possibility is the following: the normal bullish scenario that we always had, where you have, of course, a potential 1, 2 here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. You're looking for wave 5 to finish around the 130K, 142K. You have finished a 1, 2, 3. The wave 4 is very clearly, of course, inside this zone as a correction, and you have double 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, a 4, and a 5. You would like to see, of course, double 4 and 5s here to unfold, and especially in in relation with this base channel. So we saw, of course, the corrective channel again, the blue one, broken. We saw a rejection from the base channel. We would like to see right now another, of course, a push toward the upside, breaking this base channel. Once breaking this base channel, we can make sure that yes, we might be, of course, entering this zone for a wave 5 here. And then we would like to see a sideways range for a wave 4 here without breaking the base channel, preferably to not come back inside the base channel, because coming back inside it, that is not a good signal. This might be, of course, the signal of a wave B finished here, meaning a big corrective wave. So we would like to see, of course, this wave 4 ranging sideways before it moves towards higher prices again. This is the first bullish scenario here, and the second bullish scenario, probability, of course, where you are finishing here after wave 4 there. Of course, for a very complex structure, wave 4, rather than being in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 here, you are in a simply zigzag toward the upside with a wave 1. You have a wave 2, you have a wave 3, 4, and you're still looking for a wave 5 toward the upside. Now this wave 5, if you have realized, it is above the 129K as well. The same target almost for a wave 5, that it should be finishing above the 130K, I would say. It can be in between, of course, these levels. Even it can be a little bit higher. But yeah, in this case scenario, if we see a zigzag somehow like that, that means, of course, it might be your wave A, B, and a C here, finishing a wave 5 for this diagonal. And that means, of course, yes, as you have realized, it might be, of course, the last push for Bitcoin here after an A finished, B, and a C toward the upside. So we have to keep this also in mind. A signal, of course, for that, again, is the same thing here with the base channel. We would like to see, of course, this signal or the price getting out of the base channel. And if we come back inside it, that means, of course, it's done. It's finished. We're moving bearish. It can be a big bear market here, and that it depends on the price. If we hit, of course, inside this area, passing the 130K, which are very essential, because below the 130K, this might still be, of course, a wave B. We're gonna see it, of course, in the bearish scenario for an A, B, and a C. So this is what I'm looking for right now, a correction wave B potentially, and then moving toward the upside. Now, for the bearish scenarios, which are a wave B, so this is our wave B. All what you need to do here is to hit the 1.38 and make sure that it is, of course, confirmed as a wave B, 126K. And that is why I was mentioning above the 126K, the price might be, of course, here shooting for a wave 5, okay, meaning bullish. If we are under this level, if the price stays under the 126, that is, of course, still in the range of a wave B, we move aggressively for a wave C and we start a new bull run. So another possible scenario here, which is also very likely for bearish, meaning wave B, again, as an A, B, and a C, can be also kind of an ending diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. The wave 5 can simply take the high, but under the 126K again. And as you can see, the 126K is a key level here between the bullish and the bearish. Now, the bullish is not gonna be very bullish, of course. It's gonna create a new bear market, which is longer. While, of course, this 126K here is gonna create one single move toward the downside. Now, of course, all of us wish, of course, only one aggressive move toward the downside and that we start a new bull run. Of course, everyone will wish this. Me too, but of course, we have to keep the things as it is, and of course, to see what the price give us as an answer and following these instructions. All right, so we're gonna see, of course, what's gonna happen, guys. Those are the key levels, and this is exactly what I think about Bitcoin. Is this is a key level 126K, which is gonna give us a decision for the next price action as well. on the lower time frame. I believe right now, after finishing an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I can see that this has turned to something corrective here. I don't see really impulsive wave for Bitcoin again. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. You have wave 4 interfering. And also, I don't see it as diagonal, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Well, can be leading diagonal, can be. If you take this as a zigzag, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, well, it can be. And then, yeah, then you have, no, it is interfering. So it can be ABC, yes, corrective. And you might still looking for higher. However, the momentum is not helping so much here. For Bitcoin, I don't see really a nice movement. If we are impulsive, I would see, of course, continuation towards the upside. Therefore, we have to still be careful for an A, B, and a C. Don't forget that we have an ending diagonal possibility here that it might finish over there, guys. All right. We might see, of course, an A, B, and a C with a simple move, of course, impulsively for higher and finishing all this uptrend for Bitcoin. It might start from there, 126K. Again, of course, don't forget this is your 126K there that it might be unfolding. So yeah, we gotta be careful with this one. I believe this can happen, right? So we have to keep it in mind. We have this, of course, 2 hours. Here we go. This is the one. It can be truncated, right? So, but I believe that this is not the case. Truncation, meaning, of course, finishing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, failing to take the high, and we move impulsively. Now you have an impulse there. Honestly, you have an impulse, so we have to keep it in mind. Be careful. If we see, of course, like a wave 3 unfolding, breaking the 1 to 1 fib level, I might call this again. But currently, still very far possibility, okay? But from here, I'm expecting, for example, still wave 5 to be done and finished, yeah? So whether we are in a bigger ABC, which is very far, but I'm still looking for this one. My highest possibility here is an A, B, and a C toward the upside. Okay, so this is, of course, the main scenario here that right now it has the highest possibility. And this is the creation of the wave B that we saw, of course, for the zigzag, which it might finish here and ending diagonal, guys. So we have to be really, be careful with this one, right? So it is a zigzag, can be a zigzag, can be a zigzag, very perfect diagonal. So I'm gonna keep this there. I'm gonna keep the sign of this ending diagonal over there in red even. All right, so that was it for Bitcoin. Let's see what's gonna happen today. I believe that, yeah, a correction might still be unfolding here. Can be sideways, triangle. A confirmation that we're moving for higher, you want to take this high, okay? So confirmation for higher prices, taking this high, definitely. Yep, so that was it for Bitcoin. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.